Hi. Nobody showed up talking about 420 Blaze It and Dr. Pepper. Wait, I know it's 420, but nobody. You're pregnant. You can't do that shit when you're pregnant. You're not allowed. How's it going, chums? We're about to head into the Riviera Woods. I'm adjusting my shirt because mic position is just as important when it comes to dealing with sound bullshit. Hey, drunk man, what's up, dude? You're not smoking. What are you doing? Are you eating, are you doing edibles? The audio is better now. Really? Because you know what I did? I put the mic closer to my... Put the mic closer to my face. That's all I did. Well, fuck me. I guess I just gotta make sure the mic is properly set up. You're being a shit online? So that's every day for you then, isn't it, nobody? Yeah, Drunkman, you sent me a D&D boss, right? I didn't get a good look at it. I was dealing with Panty Gremlin's art commission. The heatsink fan is completely dead on the computer. Well, those are pretty inexpensive to buy. I'm not surprised, because it was on its last legs when I sent it to you. But they're easy to buy and easy to replace. They're like 20 bucks or something. Maybe even less.
Let us fight with honor. Now, what next?
Okay, let's see what we got here. We got some... What's up, Little John?
I am ready.
Let's axe this goat. Not weak to axes. Like sword... No, actually, I'm going to spear it. I think spear is what it's weak to. Nope. Nobody, do you want some help in replacing it? I can give you a hand if you like. I know I offered you some help with your other computer problem, but you didn't reply to me in time.
Here goes nothing.
No Hannah or Ophelia? Yeah, sorry, we got Primrose instead. Primrose and 3 dudes in the team.
I am ready.
I'll check it out after the stream. 500. Definitely cannot check it out yet. Are you into knives? No.
The battle is
Swords? No? What the fuck?
Have at you.
Staff?
Out of my way.
Got an internet connection and booted up my computer, then overheated and froze. Opened the thing, found the fan wasn't working. I was proud I did it with a couple of discords on dudes in Discord and myself. Very good, nobody. I guess you'd... If you want my help, you can have it, but if you don't need it, I guess you don't need it, huh? That's just how it is. Shit. Want to see my reaction? Oh, sorry. Playing video games. There's one good thing though, nobody. Is that like you're basically doing what I did when I was a kid, to figure out how to build and run a computer.
Out of my way.
That's good.
I am ready.
You buy a new fan. Let's get the cash. You can buy one. Well, that's how I did it when I was younger. You know, I'd turn things on and off and see if certain parts weren't working, and then I'd realize, oh, it was this part, and here's where it plugs in on the motherboard, and here's how I can take it off and replace it. Like, It was definitely a fun learning experience when I was in high school. You reconnected the drive on your own. Yeah, man. You're learning computer skills. Good job, man.
Too slow.
Here goes nothing.
I am ready.
Good throwback 8 years ago, Meepeth. Building your first PC is a fun experience, honestly. That's how Dev accidentally unplugged his grandpa's life support. Jesus. I never did that. But yeah, like getting all the parts in the mail and like putting it all together. It's a good time. I enjoy building computers.
Here goes nothing.
Holy fuck. Oh, why do I keep getting stomped in this goddamn fight? Okay, hold on. Cyrus, when's your goddamn turn?
I am ready.
Troubleshooting for an afternoon. Yeah, there have been times when I forgot to like plug in a proper power thing and I couldn't figure it out.
This is the logical course of action.
Okay. What are you weak to? Bows. How did I not try bows?
What the? What's this?
Would you stop putting everyone to sleep for fuck's sake?
I am ready.
Jesus. Okay.
Now then. My blade is unbending.
I had my bae holding a flashlight for me as I unplugged and plugged in fans, different areas, test shit. It was fun. Oh, does he not know how to do computer things either? Is it new to him too?
I am ready.
I actually only figured out it was Easter about 10 minutes ago. Like on the break, so no, I'm not doing anything for
Here
Easter.
goes nothing.
I just learned that was the case.
I am ready.
Let's see what this is.
Victory shall be mine.
What the fuck is that? That's just Yeb Bush with 2 guns and a sombrero.
Out of my way.
Now. Bring it on. What's the big idea?
Now then.
I'm sure Naomi and I will go to sushi soon.
Interesting.
I am ready.
And you're sad you're not going to church tomorrow. Why aren't you going?
An interesting dilemma.
What's keeping you from going?
Victory shall be mine.
I am ready.
Jesus Christ. Drunk man.
How about you?
No churches within walking distance. That sucks. You can always do a celebration yourself, though, eh?
Here we go. Let's get down to work.
This guy's just taking a beating.
Is truly out of my way.
Now. What next? Here we go. What's this?
Victory shall. A miracle indeed.
A miracle indeed. Is that... That's no bring about the miracle of
Here we
healing.
go.
battle is
A
truly
Korean
joined.
church where they speak Korean. Yeah, I mean, it's if it is still a Christian church, you could go. I'm sure they'd welcome you. Oh god fucking damn it, we need Therion. Why do we always need fucking Therion?
May I have this dance?
Well, suddenly there's a giant fucking chameleon here. Okay. Sure. I guess that's where we are. Reptalion is his name.
Bring it on.
I am ready.
Victory shall be mine.
You haven't been in a church meeting for 2 years. I bet you miss it, eh?
I am ready.
If I were in your position, I probably would.
Now then. Out of my way.
Stomp these gargantuan boars. We've got some bows going on here. Okay.
Bring it on.
Victory shall be mine.
I am
Too
ready.
much of the politics, yeah, you know. I can see, like, every small community has some politics, and it's like, eh,
All right.
you know? You get the eh feeling. I just want to come here and be part of this. I don't want to have to fight with people over nothing.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way.
Now, what next? Bring it on.
Let's see if I can heal. First aid.
That'll do her.
That'll do her. Why are these goddamn enemies so hard? Like, I'm over leveled for this forest and I'm still getting creamed.
What next?
I picked all the right classes. Dystopian. Yeah, you've told a few stories, nobody, that have made it really made it seem like it was straight out of fucking Utah.
All right. Bring it on.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let's vivify.
That's what I'm here for.
The battle is truly joined. A miracle indeed.
I mean, it looks cool if I'm a drunk man. I just don't know what to say to it other than that. Sorry if I disappointed you. Just church in the south? I have no frame of reference being Canadian, man.
Too slow.
An interesting dilemma.
Texans are cucks. Jesus.
Here we go.
Oh, you guys.
Nothing.
Oh, you guys. I do not fully understand the intricacies of cross-state politics in the United States.
All right.
Holy fuck, can you stop fucking dying, Primrose?
The battle is truly
Like,
joined.
this is a hideous fight.
Now then,
I blind them and it doesn't matter. They still just fucking own me. All she does is die and strip. Yeah, pretty fucking much. I've lifed her up 3 times now.
What is the logical course of action?
Why do you want to go back to Texas, nobody? Fuck you. Jesus.
That's what I'm here for.
I thought you wanted to stay with your guy in Kansas, I think it is, right? Are you guys not getting along?
victory shout. Out of my way.
Oh, to visit.
Here goes nothing.
I see.
That'll do her.
An interesting dilemma.
I am ready.
Victory shall be mine.
Very happy just missed your parents. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe you can go for Christmas next year or something.
Bring it on.
I generally only go back home once a year at this point.
Alrighty.
An interesting dilemma.
Fuck me, finally someone's dead.
Vic-
I am ready.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
Bring it on.
What is the logical
Banu. Why wouldn't I be happy, dude? I got a coach and a game. That's all you need.
The battle.
I am ready.
I would like it if I wasn't getting constantly raped.
Here we go.
I missed the chair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you missed the chair, dude. You're skeptical.
Not bad.
Are you one of the skeptics? Yeah, nobody in Banu. Those are 2 names that I don't see here often too much recently anymore. It's good to see you guys. Welcome aboard.
Let us
I miss you.
fight with honor.
I have to
The
say I
battle
miss you.
is truly joined.
Is Naxalis still here, by the way?
Out of my way.
I am ready.
Sup, chum? How's it going? Oh, you're practicing piano. That's neat.
Here goes nothing.
Voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, that keeps saying, "Bring it on." Is that Ulbrich or I don't know? Could be Ulbrich. Is it a deeper voice? I don't know the voices by names. Oh, cool. That's cool, Nicholas. Good job.
I am ready.
Definitely could be. Now then, it was that guy.
Bring it on.
Oh, that guy. Bring it on. The kid. Yeah, that's Alphen. The community does seem to have a good bit of rotation among its members. Even I am far less active than I was a year ago. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed that I am not nearly entertaining enough to keep a crew of people on for more than a year. It's also that though in Exiles. Like people's lives change. You know, people have stuff going on. Like nobody got pregnant. Banu doesn't care about every game. Antioch makes it when he can. You know, Exiles went from jobless, stuck at home doing across multiple states, having a future. Like there you go. Like see, it's not. Sometimes people just move on, right? Sometimes people just move on. That's fine. Sometimes people get better lives. And honestly, if having a better life means that you can't be part of the community anymore, then go. Go, man, go. Have your life. I'd rather people get their shit together and make something of themselves than just stay here.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, exactly, nobody, yeah. You'll always be my friends. Jesus, fuck these boars, man.
Now then.
He gets.
Now, what?
Very boring, you sunglasses. And also the flip side about that.
I am ready.
The flip side to that, nobody, is that yeah, you're pregnant, and you have a job, and you've moved, so you're here less. And like I completely understand that. But the flip side to it is that like you know new people will come in and they'll be more active, and then I'll probably end up interacting with them, and they become the new regulars. You know, like. People move on from internet shows all the time, but you know, conversely, internet shows move on from people all the time too. It's just sort of the nature of the game. I don't hold it against anybody, and I assume nobody holds it against me.
I am ready.
Every lost sub is a coward and a traitor. Is that? Oh, fucking okay. He died. Come back.
On your feet.
If I swear to God, if this internet show moves on from me. No, it never will. Not really. As long as you're still here, there'll always be something. Jesus Christ, fucking stop killing me. The boar's gone. We're fine. Who are the people next,
I am
Alice?
ready.
Just out of curiosity, who are you talking about?
You'll be fine.
Can you remember all their names? Yeah. Like, Wing Baron and Antioch have both been around for a while now. You've been around for a while, Naxalis. There are some people who are silent that aren't around, right? Like, that are still around. Like Alopus. He's sometimes in the chat room, but he doesn't talk. But he has told me that he's watched, and I've seen him in the chat silently. And I always say, like, dude, like, are you just like, are you bored of us? Are you leaving? He's like, no, I just don't talk to anybody, you know. It's like, oh, well, okay, you know, fair enough. And like Romad's gone, and I'm pretty much happy with Romad being gone. Darkano's gone. I'm happy with that. For example, Cure-chan was a strange one. I really appreciate him because he gave us a lot, but like I don't know if we just couldn't give him the attention that he wanted all the time because he took off. You know, I have nothing against him.
All right.
I think Cure-chan, like, Cure-chan just busy. I haven't seen him lately. Yeah, Cure-chan was strange because he blocked me, and I still don't know why. I haven't done anything to him. I think he just really wanted, like, he would constantly donate to the show, and I'm like, listen, I really appreciate this, but you know that I can't, like, just give you tons of attention. Like, I have a show to do, I have things to do. And he's like, no, I get it. And, like, he would donate, and then eventually he just vanished. He left, and he blocked me, and I was like, well, okay. That kind of sucks. I feel bad, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. Remember, was your first internet friend? Well, I'm sorry about that, nobody, but Romad ended up being somebody who probably, if he stayed here, would have ended up banned a few years down the road, unfortunately. Thank you, Nexalis. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, fair enough, Dragonfat. I don't understand why. If he wants to talk to me again, he can. It's okay. Man. Romad did some weird shit by the end of his tenure here. It's turned into a sad stream? Not really. I don't think it's turned into a sad stream. I do actually. I'm planning the Antioch. I'm planning a series on stuff given to me from people who are in school. I can use some of your stuff if you like. First Romad, then Mada, then Alopus, and several people at once, including Bay. Yeah. Yeah, Mad Pass is still around, man. Thanks, Banu. Thanks, Banu. No, like, I've noticed that there's been a healthy rotation of people. And I understand that on an individual level, I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna fucking run. I don't want to deal with this 20-minute fight bullshit. I've noticed there's been a rotation of people, and on an individual level, I understand. Like, it's been my experience that, not all the time, but sometimes people get into YouTubers when they're at a low point in their life, and they become a really active part of a community because something's gone wrong and they need somebody. And you can definitely stick around. It's completely fine.
Bring it on.
All that is just fine. And I'm not looking down on people who have problems in their life. Obviously, I'm obviously not looking down because I've had problems in my life. But like, I've just noticed that people, real life is rough, and then they find a community that meshes with them, and then they hang around a bit because they like the content creator, they like the people that are there, they kind of get like a sense of community, of brotherhood, so they stick around, and can't blame anybody for that. It's completely natural. I've done it before when my life was shit. It doesn't mean that you have to have a shit life to like me. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person if you have a shit life and you like me. You know, I'm not saying that you're escaping. Like I don't know. I'm trying to put this in a way that doesn't shit on people for maybe having problems, and being here helps you with their problems. Because frankly, if you have problems and being a part of my Discord or watching my streams or watching my videos helps with your problems, then I am more than happy to do this. And that's the exact reason why I do it. If you have a shit life and I make you feel better, then everything that I've done is worth it. Okay? That's my point. But, and here's what I mean by all this, is that on an individual level, that's why people come and go from channels, right? So for example, maybe your life's shit, you kind of get attached to a channel, and then, you know, a year later or 2 years later, your life's not so shit anymore. You've kind of shaped yourself up, and so you feel like you need the support system a little bit less, and so you leave, right? So I understand on an individual level why people leave the community. I get it. But not on an individual level, but on a total level, you know? On a total level. I wonder if I'm just not good enough to keep people around. Because an individual can do something, but when 10 people, or 50 people, or 500 people do something, that's completely different, you know? That's a completely different phenomenon. And so then I wonder, you know, am I not capable of making videos that people want to watch? Am I not capable of making streams that people want to come back for every night? You know?
I am ready.
You've helped me a lot. If not for you, I would never have met the person I love, much less had the courage to meet him and move in with him. Well, that's great, nobody. You know, I always knew that you'd make it. I just knew that you needed to get yourself out there a little bit. The only streamer I've kept up with for years and years is Day9. I do know Day9. I'm actually a fan of him as well. I don't watch him anymore, but I was a fan of his.
Here goes nothing.
You've watched SFO videos for years. Well, thank you very much. I hope that you've enjoyed them over the years. I don't watch daily just because the day streams are terrible and you play some really cringy games sometimes. Fair enough. No, it's just that there's a difference between... Look what you described. What? Terrible, Maldron? Yeah, that was like a year and a half ago, Nexalis. I guess what I mean, guys, is like, there's a difference between people who...
All right.
There's a difference between people who move on because their life's improved, they've got something going on IRL that they didn't have going on before, and they're happier, and it's time for them to just kind of branch outward, and that means getting off the internet. That's one thing, and that's fine. And then there's people who move on because they don't like my content, and they just go to somebody else. They go to hang out in somebody else's Discord, hang out in somebody else's stream, hang out in somebody else's videos. You know, the former, is completely acceptable, obviously. And it's what I want you guys to do long term. If it means abandoning me so that you can get your life together, fine. That's completely fine. But if it's the second one, then that means that I have a serious problem. Because the problem's not with you, it's with me. And that's something that I worry about every day. You know, like, are Dave and I funny enough or interesting enough to do Twitch streams that will eventually grow into, like, maybe a three-digit stream? Because that's my goal, a 3-digit stream. You know, can I make videos that are interesting enough or informative enough that people can watch them? You know, can I actually make it to 100,000 subs? I think I can, but there's always a part of me that's like, I don't know, man. The community turnover is kind of high sometimes. And then when it's that high with that many people, you start to think that it's you and not just them. The problem's with you that you can't hold an audience, you know? So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
All right.
What is the logical course of action?
The battle is truly joined.
I'm going to read some of these responses that I've got because I've been...
What's this?
Hold on, let's see.
Bring it on.
I think Dev is trying to figure out where he can improve. Well, I'm always trying to figure out where I can improve, honestly. JD's here for the hosts. A couple of friendly people amongst the cunt showers. Really, Mr. JD. Nobody wants to make internet content and get paid for it so I can stay home with my baby. Frankly, good luck. Like, it took me many years before I could do that. And it's still, like, I still work at home, like, at least 8 hours a day every day. So, it's not like... It's not like you can do it for a couple hours a day and then hang out with your kid. Like, if you want to actually get paid for internet content and get paid, like, meaningful amounts of money, it's just as hard as working a 40-hour week. Yeah. Let's see. Looking for Discord could hang out in your Discord server was the one I found to check regularly. Well, I'm happy to have you, Antioch. I don't know why that happened, but I'm grateful you did. You got her because of SFO, but I've gotten tired of the politics of the world, so I'm just ignoring it. Yeah. This show is where I escape from that stuff, too. You're like eye candy hosts? Who's the most eye candy-ish host of the entire show? Is it me?
Here we go.
Yes.
It's me.
Get at it. Go away, Naomi. Do you guys want Naomi to join? Let's see if they want Naomi to join. There's two communities I've stayed in long-term D&D and this channel. Well, I'm glad to have you, Real John. Dev can hold an audience better on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's a bit easier, though. If you started using Twitch to put out live podcasts that are a few hours long, you might get more turnover from your main channel on Twitch. It's possible. I'm setting something up, Meepeth. However, I can't do it until basically my main channel is allowed to stream again in July. But I might do some cross-streaming between them. The way to get bigger is to make very specific forms of content that only you provide, and then you branch out. That's kind of what I'm doing with the videos, you know? The videos are definitely more specific than the game streams, and then people kind of filter over here. The game streams are autistic. Yeah. I mean, this is an autistic form of entertainment. Most streams are. Most people come from YouTube to Twitch expecting what they see from SFO, and they see it's different as game boomers. Yeah. If it weren't for Sikachi, I probably wouldn't have to watch the streams. I see a person who's familiar with MK here. Really? I'm friendly to you. That's it. Everyone has to be friendly. You came for dumping a scrump, I stay for game boomers. Everyone's required to be friendly, and that's that. The SFO channel is a better vector for community growth. Oh yeah, definitely it is. Yeah. Like, the SFO channel is where the growth's happening. And the other projects like DevKit and this, they filter over. Like, definitely. This is the project I feel the most passionate about, Game Boomers, but it's not the one that brings in the views right now. I'm very aware of the situation. Hey, Loxus J. You'll be present for the baby, and I won't have to pay for childcare as much. Yeah, but like, unless something goes viral or you get a lot of views right away, you'll be making like cents. Like you might make a couple bucks a month. I'm talking like $3 a month. Like, YouTube is very, very lucrative. but it takes a lot to get started. And if you're doing it as a side thing, you know, do it as a side thing, but it's going to be a hobby. It's not going to be a paying job. Naomi's Bay. I'm here for backstage dev hot takes. I prefer Dave, but I'm quite the eye candy as well. You prefer Dave, fuck you. No girls allowed, Naomi's banned. Yes, Naomi guest stream. Naomi. I prefer Dev, I'm into big noses. Bring Naomi on. No girls, we pay, we gay. Girls on screen increase eye focus of the audience by 273%. I feel like Dave's fur on Dev would be perfect. Duke Magus, hi there, Otaku. If you're in for a quick laugh, just see how Google is subtitling you in Scrum from the Shitpost Studio channel on the Discord. Really? Is something? Okay, I'll check that out when I'm done the stream, man. I'm scrolling the chat faster now, Naomi. Any plans going to flow becoming the anti-BS Canadian rep? What do you mean? Going with the flow? I don't know what you mean by that. The Dancular from the West, maybe. Next, Alice. I do think that game boomers can one day become as successful as SFO. You know? My long-term goal, let's say 5 years from now, is SFO at 1 million subs and game boomers at maybe 250 subs. 250k. That's the goal. I think I can do it on both. I think. I watch SFO videos because you're better and friendlier than Sargon. JD is alright. You're right too for our whammons. Thanks. Mr. JD, you're actually one of the cheeriest guys in the community right now. It's quite nice. I hope you stick around. Faster, Dev. Faster. The Dancular. Yeah, the Dancular of the West. Okay, I've caught up to the chat. I've caught up. This has been just like a pure chat room show. Okay, guys, Naomi really wants to come on. Can Naomi come on? Or is this really a guys club only, no girls allowed? No girls allowed. There's one yes. Cootie stream. Open the gate a bit. Let the women's join, bring on Naomi. Who the fuck is Naomi?
I am ready.
Bring Naomi. You can come on, Naomi, I guess. You fucking invader. You motherfucking... Can you sit down, please? Don't sit on my keyboard.
Oh, look, I did it. I did it.
Get back on your side of the couch.
Hi, guys.
She came out of the green screen. Yeah, dude. She's a witch. That's why I need the chair. Move over, please. Move over. Move the fuck over. Nice braid.
Thank you. It was right on my mic. But
Yeah, can you maybe put the braid on the other side of the...
Nope, it's too late.
Then put the mic on the other side.
That's right, I can do that.
Yeah, you goofus.
200% less side stream now. Well, that's because I'm Dev's cheer squad.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not. I cheer you on all the time. What do you, it's about when you worry about show shit.
I'm more sad when you're...
You're so mean.
I'm more sad when you're around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fucking remember me.
Yeah, will you?
Victory shall
Bye.
Pregnancy is making me ill.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. Naomi isn't a trap. You can impregnate traps, by the way.
No, I'm not, but I wouldn't mind if I was.
I think our mic is still off. Hold on.
Not though.
No, now it's on. Get out of here. Yes.
I am ready.
But yeah, like JD, you're definitely one of the kinder people who's been around all the time. Same with morality, honestly.
What next?
I want to be sandwiched.
Dragon Fat, you can just go in the fucking back.
I want to be sandwiched.
Dragon
This
Fat on
isn't
the back.
fair. No.
Does he take you for breakfast sushi? Yeah. Well, my concerns and woes are that, like, one, we have a fair amount of chat room turnover. Like, people come and go.
What's the big idea?
Like, you know, the main members of the chat room 2 years ago were who?
Torvar.
Who's still around?
Matapasta.
Who's around sometime?
Sick Mike.
Well, I know why. It's because it's not close. Like here.
No.
It has to go
No,
up
no,
here.
no, they're saying that this is the mic that you used when you were super sick.
No, the joke is... Okay, no, you missed,
No.
you missed the joke from earlier.
What?
Here. No, what's going on, Naomi, is that...
Do we just sound like we have a cold when the mic's too far away?
Yes.
Oh! And no, I'm not sick. I somehow haven't gotten sick yet. I'm just waiting.
I'll turn her up a little bit.
Yeah, Banu too.
Well, Banu's around still now. Like, Banu and Bertrand Welcome, they're all still around. Like,
Yeah.
the mods are still around. But, like, 2 years ago, it was, like, Romad, right?
Yes, that's who I was thinking of. Romad
And-
is not around now after you like semi-banned him.
Yeah, well, Romad turned out to be a fucking... Romad just... Jesus Christ. And same with Darkano. Darkano was in here,
Oh yeah, Darkano was here a lot.
Darkano was here a lot,
Oof.
and...
Fairy's been here forever. He's literally just a part of the stream. Like,
Yeah.
the stream is with Fairy. Like, it doesn't... Like, Fairy is never not a part of the stream. Even if
Yeah,
he's not
Rat
here.
Boy. Give Rat Boy the old boot.
Oh, fuck, I remember Rat Boy.
But also, like, 2 years ago, the stream had, at most, 5 viewers. Yeah, about 5 viewers. Like,
No,
we
it was like 5 to 10 most nights.
yeah. Now we have between, like, 20 and 40. Which is not, like, it's growth, but it's not, like, super, fantastic growth. but
Wasn't
it's
Rat
still-
Boy like the first person
Yeah, Radica.
like we actually kicked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, no, was Darkano first or second?
All right.
Darkano I didn't kick out.
Yeah, Darkano was kind of like an exception person.
Like,
he was a straight up terrible person who was doing...
Everyone fucking blocked Darkano, and then he just left on his own.
Yeah, but like I think Rat Boy's Radica was the only person we actually like kicked out of the Discord. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Meldrin, like, if I'm getting between 2 and 4 times the growth every year, that means that in a few years we will have something like 150 people. I'm okay
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
Dragon Fat kicked Ban Darkano. Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
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 I figured one of the mods probably did if you hadn't
Yeah.
shown back up.
I am ready.
Who else? Oh, why? I'm literally forgetting everyone's name. I'm so sorry if you watched this and I've forgotten your name.
these are-
Butters.
Butters. Yeah, Butters is still around, though.
Yeah, Butters is still around, but he was here 2 years ago.
Yeah. But I guess what I mean is, like, there was a core of people that watched, like, every fucking show, like,
Yeah.
a year and a half ago to 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Schnitzel, you're always welcome here, man.
What's the big
There's no
idea?
overstaying your welcome. You're always out welcome. It's
Oh
no
yeah.
problem.
Everyone's welcome to our streams unless you're spamming.
Even then, I don't fucking care.
Dev doesn't fucking give it. Is a terrible, terrible mod. So yeah, there's that.
I am ready.
Yeah, Naxalis
Yeah,
watched...
Naxalis did too. Yeah.
Well, Naxalis, you said it's because you kind of shaped your life up, and now you're doing something.
Mm-hmm.
What I said earlier, Naomi, is that, like, on an individual level, people are often more invested in... Also, like, Colink was around, and then he's still around, you know, Maverick
Yeah.
Hunter's still around. Like, what I mean is, what I said earlier, Naomi, is that people often become hyper-invested in YouTube channels when, like, other parts of their life aren't going so hot.
Yeah.
So when individuals say, "Hey, listen," like Naxalis,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, you were great," or you're like, I still like you, like your channel, but I have less time to watch it now than I did a year ago because a year ago I was just kind of sitting around the house and I was sad, but now I have like a job or I'm going to school and I can't do it anymore." Like when someone tells me that, I'm just like, "Yeah, that's good. Like, good for you."
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like, yeah, I would rather see you improve than just be sad, but like hang out with me.
Oh yeah, all the time. Like if you're not sad, things are good.
It's not. It's
not you, it's
It's not
me.
that terrifying.
Ah.
Yeah. No, it's just that. No. I'm not breaking up with anybody, and I don't want you to break up with me. You fucks. No. What I mean by that is that if what I meant by that was that if individually people like have something happen in their life that's important to them and they can't be around for the streams that much or they're not in the Discord anymore, it's like, okay, you know, that's good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna miss you, but it's not
Yeah.
a bad thing.
No.
It's not a bad thing at all. I'm gonna be happy for you, but I'm still gonna, you know, miss you being around. I think that's normal.
Okay.
However, that's the individual level. Okay.
Yeah.
On the large scale of it, if like everyone, if every year there's a completely new set of regulars and no one's sticking around to actually form a community, then that means that I have a serious problem with maintaining an audience.
Definitely, yeah.
So there's a balance between recognizing that it's good for people to sometimes leave if they have to, and being like, am I the problem? Mm-hmm. And I even asked those guys, like, guys, am I the problem?
Yeah, I heard that.
And to be fair, I don't think they've given me an answer yet. If I'm the problem or not.
Okay, there's two things. One, someone asked me if I was gonna play Subverse. I don't know what that is. If you tell me, I might play it.
It's the Studio FL porn game.
Oh, I might play it.
Yeah.
I probably will at some point, to be fair.
Dev is
And
the therapy
two,
streamer.
Maldron, how did you like our dream stream? Or dreams.
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 Oh yeah, Meldrin, we're gonna do your game in like 2 weeks or so. What is this? There's an extra area.
I knew that was from some sort of sketch. I just didn't remember it was Monty Python.
Victory shall be mine.
Love your dream stream. That's great.
Oh, did you? No. Is that the hunter?
No, dancer.
Who's the second one from the front?
The apothecary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, warrior, apothecary, scholar, and dancer. What's Monty Python? Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody?
Nobody, do you have Netflix?
Nobody? Are you banned?
Stop.
Yes.
Stop. If you have Netflix, there's a whole bunch of Monty Python sketches on Netflix. If you just go and watch one, you'll understand what it is. But if you don't have Netflix, we'll probably tell you.
Yeah, see, real John, like, you can foresee yourself leaving because of your situation. So I assume you have something going on in your life that might mean that you...
Yeah.
You could increase viewer retention by playing the same game for multiple days a week, only 1 day, 2 days a week, main games, and done with the first.
Yeah.
Playing more games? We could play more games, I guess. Play fewer games, but play them more often.
Well, isn't that what I suggested during, like, our, like, special months?
Yeah. Well, the only problem with that, Sikachi, is that oftentimes it revolves around guests, you know?
Yeah, there
like,
is
you're not
that.
here all the time.
No.
Dom's only here once a week.
Yeah. Well,
You know, Dave's
I
not
mean,
here all the time.
Dave's fucking taking off for, like, fucking weeks
Yeah.
at a time.
Okay. You want to hear a Dave story, guys? You want to hear a fucking Dave story?
Is there a new one?
No, I'm just going to tell the ones that I talked about this morning.
Okay.
The fucking... Well, not the sensitive one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here's a Dave story. Okay, here's a Dave story for you, okay? Motherfucking...
Huskcraft. Also, heavy rain is when we get our costumes in.
Yeah. You got some heavy rain costumes. Okay, guys, you want to hear a Dave story? Here's a fucking Dave story. Okay. Actually, I think I'm not gonna go to the boss. I don't have enough time. But I'll just fight here.
You can just, you know, do the boss and...
Yep, I agree, Loxus J. Like, I'd have to play Apex Legends for, like, fucking 50 hours a week, and I'm not gonna do that.
Let's see what you got.
Victory shall be mine.
And you know what? I've been thinking about it, like, honestly.
No, tell the Dave story first.
Hold on a minute.
God damn it.
I've been thinking about, like, when people are not around, doing more of certain games that might get views, and then on the off days do other games. But I hate the idea of following trending games that I don't like. You know? I hate that idea. Okay. Dave's story, guys. Dave's story.
I am ready.
When the channel started making enough money, he wanted me to pay him to be an editor. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That was like a month ago. He has not edited a single video, and he spends at least 4 nights of the week, usually around 6, at Dom's place.
What's this? All right.
And I'm like, Dave, you gotta be here to... Like, he comes over to stream, and then he kind of just, you know, kind of slips out when no one's noticing. It's like, I thought you wanted to actually be part of this, Dave.
Yeah.
And then he wonders, like, oh, what about the money? I'm like, well, have you done any fucking work?
Yeah.
yeah, Wingburn, yeah.
SFO stuff
Yep.
and, like, the small amount of editing you have to do to these.
How about you?
Time to jump the horse.
Basically, I offered him the editing spot, and he said that he'd do it, and then he hasn't actually done any work on it.
Yeah. No, I haven't edited more than Dave has, have I? I don't think so. 'Cause
No,
he used to edit, like, one video out of the ones that you guys did.
Yeah.
He always did a bad job at it, right?
Yep.
Did you tell them that? How Dave used to edit and then just did a terrible job at the editing, so you always had to go back and fix it.
Yeah. You just pay yourself to edit it, probably. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I keep all the money.
Yeah. Yep.
Mercy.
Here goes nothing.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, like, hey, I've edited some too. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've at least done some of the voice editing on some of your videos.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it makes sense for me to go back over at your work or Dave's work, right?
Yeah.
Because then, like, okay, you've edited it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. If I want to change something, I'll change it. If I don't, then it's perfect. Then it's done,
Yeah.
right?
What do you change it when I edit it?
Not much.
Yeah.
No.
I've gotten better. I'm getting good at figuring out where the fuck you breathe.
Yeah. But also like, Dave heads off to Dom for all this time,
Yeah.
right? And Eric was in a town, so whenever he comes into town, we can't get him on consistently.
Yeah.
But yeah, regarding Dave, like he heads over to Dom's place, right? And then he's like, "I'm working on a script over there." I'm like, "Oh,
Are you?
Dave's working on a script for a video over there."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay, well that's great." Like, he's like, "I'm gonna make a new anime review." I'm like, "Okay." So now he's watched at least 5 anime shows where he's been working on the script or working on the review, and no reviews ever come of it, right? But fine, he's working on number 5. Okay, he's been saying for a month now. He spends, keep in mind, he spends like 3 to 4 days over there a week, sometimes more. That while he's there, he has to watch this 24 episode show, and then write the script and edit the script, and then we can shoot the review. There's Dave's contribution to the show. Okay. Is she far from me? Like an hour's bus ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dom's in the city, and if any of us had a car, it wouldn't be as bad. But because none of us have a car, it's an hour away, more or less by bus, and by walking, it would be like, how long did it take us to walk from like Silver City to here? Wasn't that like a
over an hour?
Yeah, that was like an hour and a half walk.
Yeah.
So no matter what, it's about an hour away, which really sucks, which is why one of us needs to get a car.
Yeah. But my point is that, like, you know, Dave, to his credit, when it's time for a stream, like ever since he stopped drinking like 2 months ago or whatever it was, when he finally fell off the wagon for good, he has come and done them. Mm-hmm. He's missed maybe 3 of them due to being sick. Okay?
Future Diaries. Have you watched that yet? And none of you...
Let me finish my Dave.
But... Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop it. So this new show, Dave's been doing this review of his for about a month now. All right. So he'll head off to Dom's and be like, "I'm working on the review." Great. He comes back from Dom's. It's been three or 4 days there. Now, over the course of 3 or 4 days, you can watch a full 24-episode show if you really want to. You can write and edit a script over that course of time if you really want to. So, after maybe 2 of those weekends, he should be coming back with a script. To be like, "Here, Devin, look at this. Can you edit this? Can we shoot this? Mm-hmm. Can we make some content?" You know? I can make a fucking political video in a day. He has these 2 long weekends. He comes back. "Oh, I'm still working on it, dude. I'm still working on it."
Okay, wait.
I'm still working on it. I'm
gonna interrupt.
This is now weekend 4. He's still working on it. He's not doing shit over there.
We all know that already. But can I interrupt?
No shit.
How long are anime reviews usually? Like the ones that you guys do?
Oh god, anywhere between 10 and 40 minutes.
Okay, well, if it was a 10-minute one, then yeah, sure, in one day, because that's what you do.
Yeah.
But your 20-minute ones were not one day, mister, with all your fucking length gathering and organizing.
Nope, they weren't. But you know what? A month of long weekends.
Yes, no, I agree. Yeah, he's definitely not doing anything.
He's not doing anything when he's over there. You know what he's doing? He's hanging out. He's just living at Dom's.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But, like, he still pays rent here.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ. You may need to pull your dick out once in a while, buddy.
Also, if any of you have not watched Future Diaries, go watch it. It's really good. It's really good. I love it. So good. I fell in love with it after I fucking heard, like, the first 10 seconds of the intro.
He works at Home Depot, which, to be fair, is closer to Dom's than our place.
Yeah.
Like,
nah, fuck you, Loxus.
Like, that makes no... Think about it. Like in this case, like, he works at Home Depot, And then rather than coming home one night, he spends the night at Dom's because Dom's is closer. Like,
Yeah.
that makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is what at first
Yeah.
he started doing.
Yeah. And like I said, you know, to Dave's credit, when there's a stream, he comes over and he does it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there'll be the stream, he comes over, does the stream, then he leaves. What?
Bottom one.
Same tier as Death Note. Okay, fair enough. But,
You watch it because you really like Death Note.
well, I'm not going to watch it right now,
I
obviously.
know.
Good night, nobody.
We'll try not to die of pregnancy, nobody. Have a good night.
You're going to graduate? I don't know. I mean, he was supposed to graduate this semester, but he's not gonna. He was supposed to graduate 2 years ago. But he's not. He didn't, obviously. I don't know what's going on. I can't speculate with Dave and his schooling, so I can't tell you. I just can't.
Not really, Duke Magus. I mean, there is a psychotic pink-haired girl. So you got half of that right.
I am ready.
She's actually really fucking smart, so. And also, Torvar, I missed that, but congratulations on being soda-free for 2 months.
Yeah, congratulations, dude.
Yeah, man, that's really fucking hard.
But anyway, yeah, it's a situation where, like...
Also, I believe
no,
in
Maldred,
you.
no.
Real
We're nearing the
Bijan.
end here. We're nearing the end.
Real
I'm basically
Bijan.
just grinding and talking to you guys till the conversation's done, then we're getting out of here.
No,
Yes.
no.
My fault you're so fucking late.
No, I'm on time.
I know you're on time, but, like, late for the show.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Not my fault either.
It's not my fault.
Oh, fun fact.
What's
They
the fun
opened a
fact?
weed store. Like, remember where that old dollar store used to be? In the
Yeah.
that's where the weed store
where
is.
the weed store
They
went.
opened. They had the grand opening of the weed store today, and it was actually there was a lot. I got to work at 2 today, and there was a huge lineup, and like they had their grand opening. They had a barbecue going and a DJ,
Wow.
and I was like, holy fucking shit. And they
Fucking
actually had
degenerates.
cops there too, like directing traffic because there was so much people. And then
Fucking
after I left
degenerates.
work at 10 today, there was still a line of people.
Degeneracy.
Oh, it was funny.
Anyway, my point on Dave is that, like, you know, it's his business what he does with his life and his time, right? If he wants to pay rent here yet spend 90% of his time at Dom's place, he can do so. But there's obvious detriments to it. You know, there's
like
obvious
fucking
detriments to it.
paying rent here and spending 90% of your time somewhere else.
Yep, there's
Like
that. 2 is that he's basically making excuses about why he does it. He's like, oh, I'm doing a show. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm actually pulling this off. And, like, nothing is coming out of it. He's literally just lounging around Dom's house. And, like, I get it. Like, it's definitely fun to lounge around and just, you know, just have sex with your partner, lounge around, watch TV.
Heck yeah, man. That was our day yesterday.
Like,
High five.
it wasn't that completely our day yesterday. I spent a lot of that sleeping. But, like, I understand why that's fun, but eventually you gotta, like, that's fun to do every day when you're 18. When you're fucking 34, it's time to do more with your life than that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, if all you're doing is lounging every day at 34, like, fuck, man. You might need to pull your head out of your ass and do something else with your life. Like eventually you gotta have a goal, set a goal and go for it.
You know you fleed that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, as long as you
I'm
know.
looking for easier fights. And I'm just like, shit, man. Like, maybe like, if you wonder why you're still not doing very well in school, maybe that's why. Maybe because you like to spend your time doing that, and you don't actually shape yourself up on the off season. You know what I mean? I don't know. Am I sounding unreasonable, guys? Am I just sounding like a fucking old codger who's like, the youth today are having too much sex?
I mean, you are an old codger.
Colger, eh?
Colger. But I don't really think you sound that unreasonable, considering that he's 30-fucking-3. Like, I don't know. I mean,
The husk of today.
there's a limit on, like, how, like, I mean, I try not to judge people and their problems in general, especially, like, age-wise, but, like, holy fucking shit, you already went to school and, like, succeeded enough to actually get a degree, and then you realize you fucking hated what you were doing. It was like, okay, well, that's okay, that's not a huge deal. So you go back to school, but you haven't fucking done it. It's been so fucking long. You're like 30. You just need to hunker fucking down and do it. You had like one class and then just fucking failed it. Like, how do you fail one class? Like, fuck.
Meldred, send me your Vine Sauce notes or your recommendations. Send me those recommendations on Discord. But yeah, like, fuck, I hit the wrong thing.
I know it's cliche, but it's the fucking truth, god damn it. I try very hard not to judge people all that much, but I am a judgmental person. I'm working on it, and you don't help.
Good to be judgmental.
Dev's a judgy shit.
It's good to be judgmental.
Dev also never reads his DMs ever. Nope.
I will read it. I will
You
read it. I will read it.
You won't. You've been saying
You will
that
won't.
for
You
literal
will
months.
won't. You will won't.
You will won't.
No, send it over, Maldron. I will eventually. Like, I'm working through my links. I'm nearly done them now. I'm gonna get to my emails. I'm gonna get to my DMs. I'm doing them all in the next few days. I'm working the stack down slowly. Okay. I re-PM'd Matapass today, so fuck off with that shit.
Lies.
I actually did it.
Lies.
No, I did it.
Lies. I mildly disagree. I think there's times where it is good to be judgmental, but I think being harshly judgmental all the time is a detriment.
Shucks.
Okay. Anyway,
He's a
guys.
liar. Don't believe him.
You're getting hit. You're getting hit. You're getting hit. Okay. Here's what I mean, guys. Like, you know, if Dave wants to spend all of his time. Shut up, morality. I'm not that fat anymore. I'm only kind of fat. Okay. If Dave wants to spend his time on the other side of the city with his girlfriend, like, it's fine. He's an adult. Does what he wants, right?
I am ready.
But because let me finish my sentence before you start
I
jumping.
was yawning, you dick!
Well, 9 times out of 10, you're like, I'm gonna interject here and ruin everything you
Finish your
say,
fucking
and then
story.
and then ruin all your trains of thought.
Finish your fucking story.
My story is that, like, it's fine for him to do that, and sometimes it makes sense if you're gonna stay overnight from work or whatever. But like it has not yet interfered with the stream, which is good. But that hasn't been the case all the time. Like, most of the time, the norm with Dave is that when he fucks off down the road for it to do something stupid, it ruins the show.
Yeah.
Now, like his constant acceptance while basically living at somebody else's house recently, that is an exception to the rule. It's an exception that I like. It's good, but it's not normal. Okay, if you can keep it up, fine. I have no complaints, but it's not the norm. Secondly, is that there are like other life responsibilities that he kind of hides away from while he's there, you know? Yeah. And it is a matter of hiding.
Like cleaning.
Yes.
In general.
Yeah. Kind of keeping himself together, you know?
Yeah.
Like he always says like, oh, I gotta go stay over at Dom's because I got a lot of food there. So why didn't you buy it and bring it here? We have like we bought a freezer. We have more space than ever. Like why?
Well, Dave now has more space than ever.
Yeah.
Because Dave always used to be fairly angry.
Yeah.
At me and Dev, because when Dev's parents are here, they'll take us to a warehouse store called Costco. I don't know.
Costco's aren't in the
Well, I
States.
don't know.
Okay, and my parents have a Costco card. I go shopping with them when they're around. But
I could have told the story.
okay, well, I just
You're
told
so
it better.
fucking mean
I just
to
told it
me
better.
all the fucking time.
I just told it better.
Anyway, we go to Costco and then we buy up a shit ton of stuff because it's free for us because we're not paying.
Well, Dave's always like.
And then Dave was always getting angry at us because we buy a whole bunch of stuff and fill up the freezer.
Yeah.
And so he wouldn't have enough room for his stuff, even though
Stop fucking missing.
Even though I always arranged it so like his stuff would be on one
fucking-
side and our stuff would be on another. Like he'd have room for his stuff, but he wouldn't have room to buy more stuff, even though he never fucking did.
Holy fuck me.
So.
Well, anyway,
that.
my point is that I bought a fucking freezer.
Yeah. So now
And you know what? I bought like a month ago, and the freezer's been like bone empty ever since.
Yeah.
Because all of our stuff's in there now. It's like, Dave, how about you fucking buy? Anyway.
Dave has like 2 things in the freezer, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah. But yeah, basically like, in terms of like.
It's okay, Mildred, as long as you don't do it like 24/7 every single day of the week. Once in a while is okay.
Yeah, like you put them in the freezer. No, like. Dave has like school responsibilities and like cleaning up his own fucking life because like his room's a fucking nightmare zone. Organizing his own belongings. Just you done?
That's 3, 4.
Basically, he has stuff that he has to do that involves him not hiding away at Dom's, and yet he spends most of his days now hiding away at Dom's. And For me personally, he comes back to do the show. He still pays rent.
Yeah.
So I personally can't complain.
No.
But it's not good for him.
No. It's not.
Like, it's better than it was before. He's not getting drunk all the time.
Yeah.
He's not blowing off commitments. He's not blowing off shows.
Yeah.
But it's still not good for him. At least now, like, his self-destruction doesn't hurt me anymore. That's good. It's an improvement. But, like...
Does Dave like Jordan Peterson? He doesn't, does he?
I don't know. I have no idea. But, like, at the same time, how do you think he's going to fare when school starts again?
Yeah.
If he's spending most of his time there and all of his stuff is here...
Yeah, see, that's an unfortunate thing
And
because it's way harder to get to fucking school from
where he
Dom's
is,
place than
here.
from ours.
Yep. Oh, and also, there's that, Benny Black. But also consider this, though. Like, if he's going there to do work on a script that never materializes, when he goes there and he says, I'm working on schoolwork, how much schoolwork is there actually going to be?
Well, I mean, Dom might be on his ass because
I doubt it.
schoolwork's more important. No, because schoolwork's more important.
Honestly, she shouldn't be. She's a grown-ass woman. She has a 40-hour-a-week job.
Yeah, I know.
You know, he'll probably be like, I'm doing it. And she would be like, I'm tired. I'm too tired from work to fucking even look. Good job, Dave, and then go to bed. And then he'll be like, I guess,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Grown-ass woman. Woman.
Anyway.
See, I'm not. I'm still a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes
So
you a
am I.
pedophile?
I'm still a child, too.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he's
anyway,
not.
No, like, this is not a, oh, Dave's doing everything wrong and I'm venting about it thing. Because, like, he's still doing this. It's just... I don't know. It's... You know what it is?
It's frustrating.
It's frustrating because before when I complained, I had a reason to.
Yeah.
I had a direct reason to. It was like, Dave's doing this to me. And I could complain about the things that he's done to me as he's destroyed his life. Now it's like, Dave's like, listen, Devin, I fixed it up. Now I'm destroying my life, but I'm not hurting you in the process. And it's like, well, on one hand, I can't complain, can I? Like, I can't complain anymore.
No, I mean, technically you can't. Like, you still can because, like, he's your friend and you're allowed to complain about your friends doing stupid shit.
Yeah, but it's not like, oh, now I'm involved. I'm not involved in this one. So, like now I just sound like a fucking asshole.
No.
You guys gonna sound like a fucking asshole?
I mean, I don't think you do, but I think that may or may not be because I'm an asshole myself.
Before we leave, let's hear the chat.
Everyone call Dev an asshole even though he's not.
I'm the Judging Dave podcast.
Dave's not being antisocial. Dave's hiding away from his problems at Dom's so he doesn't have to deal with them here.
Yeah.
Because lots of the problems he has, like, they're not
It's
generally huge life problems at the moment, even though he does have huge life problems he needs to fix. It's just the small ones, like daily shit he should be taking care of that he's not taking care of.
It's like basic cleanliness. It's stuff like school. It's stuff like actually doing the things that you say you're going to do. Because I've heard so many times, it's like, oh, I'm helping this guy with a script. Oh, I'm working on this project. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm writing this script for the show. Oh, I'm going to do this editing. I'm going to do this. Dave has said, I have all this shit going on in my life. He says, I'm doing all these things. It's like, great, you have things going on. None of them ever materialize.
I don't know what happened to the voice acting thing.
And the day-to-day habits of Dave is chilling at Dom's, probably playing video games at her place, maybe playing some guitar at her place. I do all the time, Mr. JD. He says, I'm gonna...
You know what? I can actually vouch for this because I get actually so irritated I just ignore their conversations. Dev lectures Dave literally all the fucking time. This literally just isn't us ranting at you guys. Dev literally tells Dave all the fucking time. And they have serious conversations like every single time Dave's here about like, Dave, you need to get your fucking life together. And then
he never does.
And then this has literally constantly been going on ever since we were dating.
Yep.
Ever since that was 3 years ago,
This has been going on since Dave was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave knows the issues, he just won't fix them.
Yep.
And it's
Yep.
frustrating
Yep.
to be around.
It's the thing. Like you hear, like if you were just to meet Dave for an afternoon and then just talk to him, he'd sound really interesting. He's like, oh, this dude's awesome. He's got like this music thing going on, and he's got like this script writing for like this politics thing going on, and he's got this going on, and this going on, and this going on. This guy sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
But then like when it actually comes down to the day-to-day habits of doing it, he doesn't do any of it.
Yeah.
He just sits in a dirty room when he's here, and he sits in Dom's room when he's there, and he doesn't actually do any of the work to get any of these things going.
I mean, he probably sits in the living room while he's at Dom's.
Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway,
That's where the TV is.
the point is that this time,
At least we're halfway there.
at least we're halfway there. But we're done the stream. We're just fucking bullshitting now. But like the smackaroo. But the point is, guys, is that I feel bad about talking about it with you guys now because before I was directly affected, you know? It's like, Dave got drunk, he ruined the show. I've been by myself for a week. I don't even know where the fucking guy is. That's a story that I can tell you that involves me and involves us. All right?
Thanks for money.
Thanks for the buck, me Alex.
To deal with our Dave woes.
Our Dave dollar. Our Dave dollar. But yeah, like, before, it's something that happened to me because he would fuck off and like leave me holding the bag. He's fixed himself to the point. On one hand, it's like, don't complain. Now all of his self-destruction is just him. So don't complain. I get that. But there's still like, you know, he's still my friend. I still got to be like, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you? You might not be ruining my life anymore, but you're still ruining your own. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Head out of ass. Thanks, Loxus J. I think I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't worry about it.
Yeah, well.
1.35 seconds. No, it's going towards me, man. I'm the Huskital feed.
Your belly's the Huskital feed.
Macaroo. Anyway. Yeah, this was actually a happy stream because
I'm here.
it was not a sad stream. It was not a sad stream. Get out of here. It was not a sad stream. It was a happy stream. I enjoyed this one. It's just that, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But you know what? A lot of you guys that say that you love me, you like my videos, you like my streams, but I need to improve certain things, you know, I'll look into it. Meldrin sent me some examples. The other guys said like some examples of things that I should try to do. Ways I should, denying the sad stream, fuck off. Ways that I should try to improve things. Like if you have any actual ways to improve things for the show, I'll definitely listen. I mean, I spent so much time at the start on audio because I want it to be a good show, you know?
8 years later, still hasn't finished with the audio. Must be perfect. To that 1 decibel.
I will check my DMs. It's coming. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. The reason that I'm rambling at this point is because there's no way for me to actually express the gratitude that I feel for all of you, for all the support you've given me, watching, commenting, PMing me even if I can't read it right away.
I should just go through
guys are great.
all of your DMs.
You sure TwitchBat is best of the kind of question? People are probably more by heart than by reason here. Well, Duke Magus, you can always PM me on Discord and give me the reasoned answer, right?
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna cry on stream. I'm just happy. I love you guys.
Happy tears.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Happy tears. Come on.